him on an aerial tour of Bosque Farms. There's a dairy there he wanted to see, the dairy owned by the Desmets. It seems the Desmets have painted a huge sign on their barn roof that caught the vice president's fancy. Brooke Bradley has the story.
It's the only dairy farm left in Bosque Farms, 145 acres, 450 head. A fixture in this area for 33 years. Since he came into office, President Reagan hasn't made many friends among dairy farmers. Many are angry because he's made cuts in dairy programs. But here in New Mexico is one family that's bullish on President Reagan.
He wasn't in office very long when he cut the milk price a little bit, but it needed to be done. There's too much milk and we got to cut down. I like the man.
Yes, Huck Desmet and his family are so bullish on President Reagan that this is what they've done. For 72 hours, the Desmet family painted their presidential tribute on top of their prize barn, only resting in the afternoons for dips in the backyard pool. But this is less a monument to Ronald Reagan than a memorial to their father who died last summer. The sign was his idea, and his survivors willed that his last wish would be carried out.
When we heard the announcement, I ran right to the phone. I called him. I said, Huck, guess what? It looks like he's going to run. He says, all right, when are you going to be here to paint that sign?
President Reagan may never see this sign, but if he does, he's likely to milk it for all it's worth. At any rate, the sign did provide a moving experience for the vice president, who made a special flight over the barn as he headed into Albuquerque. And Bush even told New Mexico Republicans the tribute fits right into his brand of politics.
They spelled it right, and they are right.
Well, you might not agree with that. You might not care who wins or loses in November, but still, one thing's for sure. This is one family that'll love Ronald Reagan till the cows come home. Brooke Bradley, Eyewitness News.